Hello, this is a public service announcement by Krista Obenchain
Elizabeth Hancock,
and Jackie Travis.
at South Central Kentucky Community and Technical College. We are in Miss Barney's Inequalities in Society class. We are all in the Hufflepuff Hogwarts house.
Since our common room is located in the kitchen, we decided to talk about the social issue with food shortages in America and how other countries are fighting this issue. At Hogwarts, there is no shortage of food. The tables and pantries are always flowing, but what happens to all the food that isn't ate? That got us thinking about where all the extra food goes. We figured that of course the house elves had to eat, so why not give them all the extra food?
France has become the first country in the world to ban supermarkets from throwing away their unsold foods. A law passed by the French Senate bans supermarkets from throwing out good quality or the best before date foods. Instead, supermarkets are supposed to donate the foods to charities and food banks. In addition to this law, supermarkets are banned from deliberately spoiling food that has been put in the store's garbage bin, so people scavenging in their bins can't eat it. In France, there have been a growing number of families, students, and the homeless where their only option was looking through the supermarket bins at night to get something to eat.
Here is a short video that shows how France is battling food waste.
In the real world, there are 1 in every 8 people in America that go hungry. With that being said, over 49 million people struggle to put food on their table, and about 25 to 40% of that food that is grown, processed, and transported will never be consumed. That's 70 billion pounds of food that is thrown away. All that food goes to the landfill, where it will sit and rot, releasing a toxic gas called methane into the air. This is 21 times more likely to cause global warming than carbon dioxide. But what can we do to prevent food waste? Here are some things we can do at home to keep good food out of the trash can. We can make a grocery list and plan our meals, being sure to include quantities, however many meals we plan to eat at home. We can buy only what we need, only buying in bulk if we know we'll use it before its expiration. We can freeze, preserve, or can fruits and vegetables, and make sure we only wash vegetables and fruit when we intend to eat them to prevent mold. We can shop in our home first. Use what we have in our home before we go out and buy. We can learn the difference between sell by, use by, and best buy. Eat leftovers. We can take it for lunch or have it for dinner the next night. A lot of food comes from restaurants. Did you know in 1996, Bill Clinton passed a bill that made it possible for all restaurants and businesses to be able to donate food without any liability? The Bill Emerson Good Samaritan Food Donation Act. This law protects good faith food donors from civil and criminal liability should the product later cause harm to its recipient. Let's get restaurants more involved. Not only restaurants, but I'm sure in J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World, they can make sure house elves are eating, and leftover food can be given to the animals and creatures that are surrounding the school grounds.
There are many ways that you can help our community. According to the U.S. Census, 29.5% of the population in Bowling Green is living in poverty. This is 29.5% of our community not able to get the food and resources needed compared to the rest of the community. That means 70% of our community can help this growing population that is living in poverty. If you have any extra food in your pantry and not going to use it in the next week or so, please donate it to your local food bank. Here is a website for you to search for a food bank close to you. The Salvation Army is always looking for people to volunteer at the soup kitchen. If you are interested, please call 270-843-3485. Thank you for watching our short video. Now remember, keep calm and don't waste food.